All right, welcome back for another lesson. Today in geometry, we're going to be working on page 12. It's actually a two-part lesson that we're going to be doing on segment algebra and segment addition. So let's go ahead and get started. I will share with you my, wrong button. Share with you my screen, my document camera here. All right, so we're on page 12. And this is part of the A.3 learning target, which talks about segment addition and using algebra with geometry. So we're gonna get going here on page 12. Segment addition. So segment addition, we'll just kind of define it here. So segment addition, you can add or subtract parts of segments to create the larger segment. Okay, so let me draw a picture here of what that looks like. So let's say we have a segment. We'll call that segment AC. And there's some point in between those two, we'll call it B. So here I actually have three segments. I have this short one, I have this middle-sized one, and I have the really big one. Well, segment addition says that you can take this small one right here. So you can take AB segment. You can add this segment to this little segment right here, which is BC. And when you take this segment plus this segment over here, you will get the whole segment. Okay, you'll get that whole segment. The only thing I didn't put in here are that A, B, and C have to be collinear. Okay, A, B, and C need to be collinear for this segment addition or subtraction. We can do some subtraction for it to work. All right, so let's look at a few examples here. All right, so example one. Let's say we have this picture. I got points A, B, and C. This one is 21, this one is X, and then the whole thing is 36. So the whole thing there is 36, and you need to find out what X is. So I'm gonna switch, I'll switch to a pen that I can write with. Okay, so using the segment addition up here, if I take this little piece, which is 21, and if I add it to this other little piece, which is X, I will get this whole thing, which is 36. Okay, and then we just have an algebra equation to solve. So what plus 21 is 36? Or you can say you can subtract 21 from both sides, and you'll get X equals 15. Okay, so X is 15, and sometimes it'll ask for like, what is BC? Well, you just take X and you plug it in. So BC is also 15 in this case, which it didn't ask for that, but some of them will. All right, let's look at another one. Maybe start with do a super easy one here. I should have done this one first, but I didn't. Okay, we got X, Y, and Z. All works the same. And it says find XZ, and it gives you the XY is 3 and YZ is 2. All right, so it gives you those two. All right, so, and then it wants to know what is X to Z? What is that? What is that long segment? So I just set up my equation. So I got this little part, which is 3, plus the other little part, which is 2, and that will equal the whole thing, which we'll just call, it doesn't matter. We'll call it F. So this whole thing is F. All right, well, 3 plus 2 is 5, which is F. So XZ, which is X to Z, is 5. So XZ equals 5. I could have put an XZ there as well. It doesn't matter. All right, and let's do one more here. This is kind of a quick little lesson. We'll do one more. All right, so if A, B, C are collinear, and B is between A and C. So if A, B, and C are collinear, which means they're on the same line, and B is between these two, find BC when AB equals 7 and AC equals 21. Okay, so we kind of have to draw our own picture on this one. All right, so I got A, B, and C are collinear, which they're on the same line, and B is between those 2 points. So we'll just draw this line here. And I'll put these points A, B, and C, but I got to make sure that B is between A and C. So I got, let's just say A, B, C. Okay. And it says find BC. So I need to find this length right here. So I'm not going to know what that is. So we'll put an X there. When AB is 7 and AC is 21. Okay. So I got my picture. So AC is 21, AB is 7, and BC I don't know. So I'm going to take a little part, which is 7, plus the other little part, which is X, and that equals 21. Okay, so 7 plus some number is 21. We can subtract 7, and X is 14. Whoops, which is BC. So we actually want to write BC equals 14. That one, not this one. Okay, so that is an introduction to some algebra, segment algebra or segment addition. On page 13, we're going to do some harder ones. But in the meantime, there is a worksheet, a segment addition worksheet that you can start working through. And then after page 13, you can continue working on it, and then there will be a quiz. The worksheet is just practice so that we can take the learning target quiz. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. or you can jump on the tutoring Zooms.